Hey everybody. Such a beautiful day here in Missouri. We have exactly, let me see, on my 83 degrees. And March 9th, I believe, is today. 83 degrees. Beginning of March. Crazy. Crazy. Supposed to have some high winds though, high winds, and I don't know if it's me. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is March not the windiest month out of the year? I always think it is. It's like winter and, you know, Mother Nature, winter and spring fight. They try to blow each other out of the way. Winter's gonna win. No, spring's gonna win. No, winter's gonna win. And it's just like a windy battle. And that's how I always look at it. Have you ever looked at it that way? That's why March is so windy. Because Mother Nature's battling the seasons. Anyway, that's my opinion. And I'm gonna stick to it. Okay, so I am getting ready to go. I found another solar panel on Marketplace. It's brand new, Renogy 200 watt solar panel. So it's down at Lake of the Ozarks, and I'm getting ready to go head down there and just pick her up. It looks perfect. So, you know, when I don't know how you do on Marketplace, but, you know, I always look at the seller to see if they're reputable and all that stuff. And then I think this is an actual good panel. You know, I never hand the money over until I see the product. So that's just the way I am. So anyway, I'm excited about, this is a 200 watt solar panel. Now, Kirby just purchased two 300 solar watts. He's going to put solar on our camper. And my Blue Eddy is an AC 180. And the way I understand it is the max solar it can do is 500. So I'm getting the 200 panel for the camper, and then I'm going to take one of the 300 panels and put it on my roof. So I'll have a max of 500 solar on my roof. And I'm going to probably talk to Johnny from Johnny's Journey on exactly how to wire that together, or how do I do that with my Blue Eddy, just to find out for sure. And because, you know, this is all new to me, and it's kind of new to Kirby too, even though he's pretty smart on all that stuff. He just wants to get the right cables and doesn't want to overdo the Blue Eddies and stuff like that. Now, he is looking into getting another Blue Eddy for the camper in the event that I'm on my trips and I have my Blue Eddy, because usually we'll take my Blue Eddies in the camper and use them and use my fridge and all that stuff. So he's talking about getting another power source. Of course, you know, if he's not using it and I can use it too, but I don't think I'm going to need anything more. Because, you know, all I really run is my refrigerator. Of course, I do run my TV and my DVD player. I like my movies at night to go to sleep on. And when I was in Florida, I did not have enough power. The solar was not charging my big Blue Eddy, the AC 180, completely full. And that's the first time I had problems with it, and I think it's just because we didn't have a lot of sun. So that's why I'm getting more solar for my Blue-Yeti. So I had problems with it when I was in Florida. And, you know, until you go and do those long, long trips, you don't know. And I was not charging at night when we were traveling down there. I was not taking advantage of the electricity for my big Blue-Yeti. I was using it with my little Blue-Yeti and keeping it charged, but I was just leaving the refrigerator plugged into the AC 180 because I've never had a problem with the 200 watts of solar charging that. So not until I went to Florida. So, you know, it's all a learning experience. And if you guys know exactly how to hook these up together for an AC 180, please let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate it. I'm so excited, and it's just like ever since I took this build out for the long trip, you know, I was gone almost 2 weeks, which is pretty long for me, and it was very long for Rosie, but you just want to keep going, you know, I just want to keep going. So I'm getting excited about doing some more trips. What's going to put a hankering in all this? Gas money. Gas prices are jumping because of the war, and so they put a halt to everything, for me anyway. So I haven't planned a whole lot more trips for this year besides what I've already got planned. And it's every time I think, oh, I want to go down here, or I want to do this, I'm like, no, because I've still got that long trip to Virginia that I'm going to do in the fall, and I got to save up for that. So, oh, I got a forsythia in bloom. I love forsythia bushes, the bright yellow. Oh, I just passed one and it's in bloom. So anyway, today, that is what I am doing. If you've got your panels together, how do you hook them up? And how do you put that full, do you hook them together for a total of 500 watts of power going into the AC 180? What cables do you use to do that? I'm sure we'll get it figured out, but I'm looking for advice. So anyway, I hope to talk to you soon. I'll let you know when I get this solar panel and give you a look-see. And then you can tell me what you think. Peace. Enjoy your day.